This guy cut off his whole arm while they were having a barbecue grilling party. But all this is to get back at his girlfriend for cheating on him 12 times. He first started by injecting Hollywood fake blood into the knife because he works for the VFX team, because he wanted this prank to be the most realistic prank ever done. When everything is in place, he then rehearsed how he would do the prank and how he would act as if he was in a movie. After he was satisfied with how he set up everything and how the prank would go, he then cleared out the area and removed the fake blood, because the girl used to be a detective in New York and the Wall Street best CIA agent, so any small details will alert her. At the beginning, the guy took some vegetables from the table to act like he's cutting them, because he isn't allowed to cut vegetables around the house, so he tried to press her into it. He then tried to do a loud noise while cutting it in order to get her attention to look at him doing something she doesn't like. And when she caught him on sight, when she started to get annoyed and came over, told him to stop cutting vegetables because he isn't allowed and that men should never hold a knife. But he protested against it because he has an image of her cheating on him in the back of his head, so he really wants this revenge on her. He then told her to look at his next skills because he just recently finished from MasterChef and Gordon Ramsay taught him some skills. But because he was chopping too fast, the girl got worried and told him to stop. But the guy didn't care, because what happens later in the video is shocking. The guy was so happy because the plan is going exactly like how he envisioned, and the girl went back to cutting woods for the campfire. Moments has passed and the guy is done cutting some vegetables, and it's time for some revenge. So he pulled out the knife slowly and chopped it over his hand. But when he wanted to scream, her brother came in and ruined the prank. And when her brother saw he chopped up the veggies, he was impressed because he usually doesn't do it well. But moments later, the timing was right for him to finally get his revenge. So he chopped the knife in and started pressing on the injecting blood button to spread all the blood around his arm. And when the blood was realistic enough, he then started screaming so loud, they all came over to look what was up. And what they saw was shocking. The girl panicked and started grabbing tissue to numb the blood on his arms. But after 4 hours of trying to resolve this issue, the girl was out of option because she was too scared to pull the knife out and was afraid the guy would bleed to death. So she stood there holding it for the next 30 minutes, trying to pull herself together because she already thought of leaving her boyfriend for other guys she's dating. But when she pulled herself together and did a countdown, she pulled the knife out so hard that the blood splashed right in her face. Is when she opened her eyes and looked around to what she saw. Was when she got scared and looked up and started screaming so loud, all the neighbors next door heard it.